Hello, family and friends. This is Beverly Black. We are back together again, and I thank the Lord for that. We are in my new home. I am making my first cake in my new home. It's been a while. It's been several months because Jimmy passed in November and his sister passed in December. But God has brought me through it. He has blessed me to move to this new home. So I'm getting used to the stove a little bit, but this is my first time making a cake in it. I made some pies in it. But today we are making, you hear my grandson laughing. Today we are making a German chocolate cake. And I want to tell you a little bit about a German chocolate cake because it says German chocolate. It doesn't come from Germany. Don't be thinking it comes from Germany. The name of the man who created this cake, his name was Samuel German. His last name was German. And that's where the name comes from, the cake. German chocolate. And I don't know if he worked for Bakers, but he worked for one of the factories anyway. But he came up with this cake. And today we are going to make this German chocolate cake. I thank everyone for the prayers, for the love, for the gifts that were sent to me. The Black Santas that I got during Christmas, thank you so much. You don't know how much that blessed my heart. The cards, everything. I don't want to start calling out names because I don't want to forget anyone. But I want you all to know that I love everything you've done for me. I receive it with love, and I thank God for you all. So now let's get ready and make this cake. Okay, here we go. The ingredients for this cake is 4 eggs separated, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I use white lily, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 4 ounces of German sweet chocolate. I couldn't find the German sweet chocolate. I couldn't find a lot of things, y'all. So I'm using the Baker's just semi-sweet chocolate today. A 1/2 cup of hot coffee, 1 cup of soft butter, 2 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 cup of buttermilk. So that's the ingredients for the cake. I'll give you the ingredients for the topping as we come into it. Okay, hold on. Okay, I am back. Now, use 4 eggs. I have separated the egg whites and the egg yolk, and I've already mixed up the egg whites. You mix the egg whites on high. And I took about a 1/4 cup of the sugar out and put it in with the egg whites to make it more fluffier. I've already sprayed my pans. I'm using 3 9-inch pans. The oven is set at 350. It's already preheated. You are supposed to put parchment paper in the bottom. I'm not doing that today. I may regret it, but I'm not doing it. I just sprayed them. So what we're going to do now, oh, the chocolate, I forgot to tell you about that. A 1/2 cup of coffee, hot coffee, and in your chocolate, pour it and melt the chocolate and let it sit and get cool so it's cool. So now we're going to cream 2 sticks of unsalted butter. Got butter on the side. Ugh. Y'all forgive me, I have to get used to using this kitchen. I got your way off. You can't see what's going on in my pot, in my bowl. But I'll learn how to set it up right. You will hear Rashad laughing. He's watching a movie. So we're going to cream this butter. Then I will add the sugar, the 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and the baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I've already put it together and already sifted it, so it's here to put in the mixture. Then I'm going to add the sugar. Only thing about a German chocolate cake, it takes time, and I've been trying to do things so this video won't be too long and outdrawn. So I have the sugar in there. Besides, I am supposed to be using the other attachment, the beater attachment. I can't find mine, so I have to use the paddle. After this creams together good, we'll add the egg yolks, 1 at a time, the 4 egg yolks. Make sure I'm doing this right because I haven't done it in a long time. Cream butter and sugar, add egg yolks 1 at a time until well combined. Then I pour in the chocolate mixture and add the vanilla, which is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then we alternate with the flour and the buttermilk, and you end with flour. Use about 1/3 of it at a time until smooth, and then we'll fold in the egg whites. I'm going to start putting in the egg yolks. After you pour each one in, let it beat, then add the next one. I hope you can hear well because I can't find my microphone either. But I have about a half a garage of stuff I got to go through now. But I'll get there. I'll get there. Now we're getting ready to pour in the chocolate mixture. This is 4 ounces of the chocolate and a half a cup of coffee. I am dripping chocolate everywhere, but that's all right. sides. Make sure everything's mixed together well. Add the vanilla. I've got to wash my hands. I'm sorry, I can't stand this. Okay. I'm gonna get a new spatula. Teaspoon of vanilla. And I have to put in a little bit of my cream. Okay. You don't have to add this. I'm just adding a tad to it. Mix it up good because that butter will be to the bottom, and want to make sure everything's well mixed. Hold on a second. Okay, someone was at the door and I had to answer the door. Okay, I got this all mixed up. See how it looks? There it is. Okay. Now we're getting ready to, my hands are clean. I don't want to hear, you use your hands and you didn't have gloves on. That's fine. We're eating it. It's not going nowhere. Okay. I add the vanilla. Now we do the flour and the buttermilk. Yay! We'll start out with the flour and end with the flour. Then pour, it's 1 cup of buttermilk, so you pour half of the buttermilk. Then another 1/3 of the flour. Add the last of the buttermilk. Put in the last of the flour. You all know I have to clean this up though. I can't stand all that mess that's sitting there. Okay. about done with the cake batter. Take it down. Get all of this off that I can. Okay. This out. Make sure it's all mixed up. Let me show you how it looks. There it is, if you can see it. Now we're going to fold in the 4 egg whites. And you're folding them in like this. You don't beat them, you fold them in. And after we do this, it is ready to go in the pan. Bake it for about 30 minutes or until done. And while it's baking, we're gonna make the topping. The egg whites are folded in and we're getting ready to put it in the pan. Here is the mixture and we're getting ready to put it in the pan. And it's 3 9-inch cake pans. Some of this out and put in here. Wash my hand again. Shake it, tap it, get the air bubbles out. Here they are. Now they're going in the oven. The cakes are out of the oven. All three of them, they're cooling. I have roasted or browned the coconut and the nuts a little bit. Here is the sauce after it is cooked for 12 minutes. And now we're going to add the coconut and the pecans to it. And we'll let the cakes cool completely before I put the topping on it. And the real, traditional German chocolate cake, they didn't put the topping on the side. They just put it between each layer. I'm gonna mix it together. This has to cool because it's still very hot. Here it is. Can you see it? There it is. So we're gonna let it cool and let the cakes cool completely, and I'll be back again. We're going to put the topping on the cake. The cake is cool and the topping is cool. The traditional way of doing this cake is to put the topping on each layer, not on the sides. Now for the last layer. Oh, that topping's good. All right, drip down the side. Easy. Here is the German chocolate cake. I think I'm going to put some pecans on the top of it. And no, I'm not cutting it because I'm making it for somebody else. Because I know some of you are going to want me to cut it so you can see the inside. Here you go. The traditional German chocolate cake. Thank you everyone who spent time with me today. I appreciate it. We will be cooking more now. Everyone enjoy your day. Remember that I love you, but God loves you more. Why? Because you are his masterpiece. And God does not make any junk. Everyone be blessed and prosperous.